Hey folks, this is Vincent Adeli with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to play Clever Forever. This game supports 1 to 4 players, it's for ages 14 and up, and the average playtime is about 30 minutes. There is a solo mode available, so if you like what you see here but don't have anyone to play with, you can totally just play for the high score. So this will be our first time playing this particular Clever game, but as I always say, we're here to spread awareness, have some fun. We might get a wrong or two, but that's okay. So, Clever Forever. This is a follow-up to the other Clever games that have already been released, but it uses the same exact formula. We will be rolling dice and then drafting dice and filling out our sheets here. If you've played any of the original Clever games before, then you'll know how this typically works. The game is played over so many rounds, and the number of rounds is dependent on the number of players. In a 1 or 2 player game, you're going to do up to 6 rounds here, and then in a 3 player game, it's going to be 5. I don't see anything for 4. I'm assuming it's just 4 rounds for 4 players. So, like the other Clever games in the series, this sheet is broken up into a number of different areas. There's the yellow area, the blue area, the gray area, the green area, and the pink area. As we draft dice of these colors, we will place a value somewhere in that section within accordance to the section rules. And the way yellow works is that when you pick the yellow die, you can put it in any of the 3 rows. The top row will score you no points. However, the more you go down that track, the more special abilities you can activate. Okay? So the more special abilities you can start queuing up. The middle row is actually worth minus points at the end of the game, but as you can see, it also gives you some really cool bonuses. So you might accept some negative points in order to pull out ahead with these special things. The third and final bottom row here is just a sum of the numbers that you put there rather than a difference of the numbers that you put in the second row. The third row does not give you any abilities, it's just you add up the points and you get that amount. And for every column that you completely fill in as well, you get the victory points, that's what these little stars are, on the bottom. So if I put a number here, here, and here, then I'll get 10 points. And for every column I fill in, I'll get bonus points for doing that. That is how yellow works. And on that top one, by the way, it's a less than symbol. So once you put a 6 down, you can no longer put anything else in this row. So it would be like 1, 2, 4, 5, or whatever. It's not less than or equal to, it's less than. So the number after it, the previous number has to be bigger. Okay? Kind of like the purple in the original Clever game. But anyway, the blue section, you're going to, like in the original Clever, use a combination of the blue and white die. So if you pick the blue die or the white die for this blue area here, you are going to find the coordinate. You're going to find first the blue die's value, which is on the left-hand side, and then you're going to find the white die coordinate. So if it's a blue 2 and a white 5, you would fill in the 5 on the second row here. Now, you can start crossing off these bonuses and victory points for every 2 that you get in a row, column, or on a diagonal. So if I cross out the 1, 1, the blue 1, and the white 1, if I cross this off right here, and I cross this 6 off over here because of the blue 1 and the white 6, that's 2 in this row, and I would get to take this free green fill-in. Diagonals give you, there's a reroll ability here. The columns will give you victory points, and so on. So you're looking to cross things off in the grid and make 2 in a row, column, or in a diagonal in order to gain the benefits listed here. The gray one is probably the most confusing of them all. You start on the very left column where the 1 is, and there are 2 areas highlighted there in red. One is a 1 by 1, just 1 square, where that little plate is. That's a bonus I'll explain later. And there's also a 4-section T block here. What you're going to do is, whenever you choose the gray die, you're going to pick a single color that is adjacent to an area that you've already filled in, and just fill it all in. But there's a catch. the value on the die has to be equal to or greater than the number of boxes that you're attempting to fill. So if I want to fill in this gray T block section on the first area here, I would need a 4 or better. There is no change. So if I use a gray 6 to fill in these 4 gray spaces, I don't get any change left over. To get this 5 white filled in, I would need a 5 or better on the gray die. And again, the area that you fill in has to be orthogonally adjacent to an existing area. And again, you start on the left and work your way right. You earn points on the top here if you fill in that entire column. So if I fill in the 2 gray and the 2 white here, along that, I get 6 points at the end of the game. But the further right you go, the more bonuses you get. You also earn foxes for filling in all of these squares of one color. So if I fill in all the gray, light gray, or fill in all the dark gray, I'll start earning these foxes over here. That's how that works. The green row, you can put a number in either the bottom or top. The bottom one gives you a bonus. So if you this first square, you could put a number on the bottom half or a number on the top half. Okay? If you put a number on the bottom half, you get the bonus that is listed there, regardless of what the number is. However, if you put a number on the top as well, you get to add the 2 numbers together and get that many victory points at the end of the game. So in theory, you could ignore the top row altogether and just go straight across the bottom and earn a bunch of bonuses, but then you won't score anything for green. You need to fill in the top numbers if you want to start the top half of these boxes, if you want to start summing those numbers together. There's even some ×2 spaces here. They'll give you extra points. When you sum the numbers, you multiply it by 2 and you get extra bonuses. So you have to decide, do I want to equally go down this and get points and bonuses, just stick to bonuses? It's whatever. Lastly, the pink area. What happens is all dependent on the value of the die that you put there. On a 1, nothing happens. I could put a 1 on this box, nothing happens. If I put a 2 in a box, I will circle it and get +2 points at the end of the game. If I put a 3 in a box, then I get to put an additional 3 right after it for free. So it's a free fill-in. I would put a 3 and a 3 next to each other. If I put a 4 into one of these boxes, I just get an additional 4 points at the end of the game. If I put a 5 or a 6 in one of these boxes, I can take the bonus listed underneath. If I put a 1 where this 6 is, I would not get that green wild there. I would need to put a 5 or a 6 there in order to claim that bonus. A 6 is just a better version of a 5. At the end of the game, any 6 there is worth an additional 3 points. And then you simply score at the end of the game, however far you made it, you look above and see whatever that number is, and that's how much you score, plus any 2s, 4s, and 6s that you would also score bonuses from. That is how you score all 5 of these sections. There's sections up here for various things. This is to count your rerolls. You'll be gaining reroll bonuses throughout the game, and typically you do that as the active player, not as the passive player. The +1 is used both during could be used during the active player's round or the passive player's round. And that just allows you to pick any die, no matter where it is, and use it. But you can't use the same die. Like if you do 2 +1s in the same turn, you can't use the same die over and over and over again. And then this silver platter, that is new to me. And what that is as the passive player typically, you will get to choose from dice on the tray, which is this. When you do that, you can use one of these abilities, if you have it, to give that die a +1 or a -1. So you can sort of pick, whenever you pick your die, you can modify it slightly if you have this special ability here. And Idalee is looking at me like, what the heck, this is crazy.
Yes, looks so complicated. I'm going to get destroyed.
No, trust me. Again, I will stress to you folks that we are new to this and our scores are going to be awful.
Yes.
On the back of the rule book is, if we get 450 points or more, we get Clever Forever. 179 or less. Let's talk about something else. This doesn't say anything about like multiplayer. I think this is for solo, but don't quote me on it. I don't know. I don't think it matters really. But you can shoot for these scores if you want to.
I mean, there's a solo game.
Yes. So like this solo version behaves exactly like the solo version in the original Clever game. In that you take turns as both the active player and the passive player, and you just go through the 6 rounds and get a high score. That's all you're doing. I will go ahead and start the game off.
Please.
Because I know that look.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do is, as the active player, I'm going to roll these dice. And now I have to choose one to put onto my pad and mark it in somewhere. Now here's the catch on that. If I choose a die, let's say I choose the pink 4, every die that is less than that is no longer usable by me for the rest of this round. I get 3 drafts. But if I pick this pink 4, these dice come up here and are now unusable to me. And I will just simply go without because I'll roll this, try and fill that in, and that's it. It's awful, so I'm not going to do that. Typically, you want to pick low for your first draft as the active player. So the white die is also wild. There is no white area. So the white is wild, but I don't want to waste a 1 on that. So I think what I'm going to do, if I choose the blue 1 here, I would also find the coordinate here, which is 1, 1. So would it be beneficial for me to fill this in? Going across this here would give me a green if I manage to fill in another one along this row, filling in one on this column. I think I will do that. I'm going to go ahead and choose the blue die, and I will mark the 1 there on the blue. And now, if there were any dice that were lower than that value, there isn't, but if there were, I would put it up here. Now the second part of my turn, I'm going to pick up all the dice and roll them again. Okay, and again, now I have got to make a choice. I should mention that we are in round 1, and because we are in round 1, we get a free reroll. So what you want to do is circle the ability, but don't put an X in it, just circle the outline, and I'll show you folks what that looks like. So we crossed out round 1, and this is a bonus that we got. So we have a free reroll. I may burn that right now because I really don't want to waste that white 1, but I may have no choice. If I use the white 1, I could put it anywhere. I might just actually do that. I'm going to go ahead and put that 1 here on the second row where the minus is. So I'm going to give myself -1 point, but this gives me this free reroll ability. So I locked that in. And I have 1 more draft to make. All right, so that is a 3, 3, 3. Okay. I think I'm going to choose the 6, probably, and fill in this 4 block here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That earns me another reroll. So I'm going to do that, and this goes here. The rest of these dice come up here to this tray, like so. And what that means now, I can use abilities at this point. If I had a +1, I could totally just pick a die from wherever it is and fill it in. I don't have a +1 to do that, but I could. I can use abilities as the active player here, but I'm not. As the passive player, you're going to choose one of these and fill it in. Whatever's left on the silver platter, you can now fill in. You cannot use reroll abilities as the passive player.
Okay.
So pick either the 3 to put there. The 3 would give you a 3, 3 down here.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
The green 3 you could put on the top or bottom. If you put on the bottom, you get a free reroll. The yellow 3 you could put in any one of these 3 rows, however you see fit.
Yeah, I'll put it on the bottom. But I don't take... What is that? That's the silver platter
That's the
ability?
silver platter. If you put a 3 there, you do not get to grab that ability. You would need to put a 5 or a 6 there to take that ability.
What was the silver platter ability?
The silver platter lets you do a +1 or -1 during times like these.
Ah.
If you had a silver platter right now, you could put a 4 in there, a pink 4. Or a pink 2. You can plus or minus
I see.
a die. And you can use that multiple times. So if you save up enough, you could turn a pink 1 into a pink 5 using that ability 4 times.
Oh, darn.
Yeah.
Let's go for a 3.
All right, so you would put a 3 and a 3.
Yeah. So, 3. I can't write today.
It's okay.
This lavalier mic is in the way.
Yeah, we'll blame it on the lavalier mic.
Sure.
All right, so you put a 3 and a 3 right there.
Sure.
Okay, and because there's no other abilities to use, that would end. Now you get to go.
Ah.
You are now the active player.
I'm now the active player.
And we're still in round 1, but now you are the active player.
I apologize for wetting the dice.
Great, I love this.
This is a
I
sweaty
love it already.
game. It's a sweaty game.
All right, so now you have to choose one of those 6 dice. You have a reroll, so you can always use it if you want to.
Okay. Well, let's do the... Now, here's the thing. This is also...
Yes, there are 2 starting sections for the gray area. There's a 1x1 where the silver platter is, and then there's a 4 where this T block is.
Oh.
So you could use that white 1, for example, as a wild to fill in this silver platter 1 block.
Oh, I see.
But you would start there, and then you would expand from there by going right or down.
I see. Okay. Interesting. I think I'm going to... What are these question marks?
Question marks are wilds. Whenever you get that bonus, you will immediately fill in. So let's say you got a pink question mark. The next one that you fill in could be any value. So it could be a pink 6, it could be a pink 1, whatever number you want it to be.
I see. All right, let's do, you know what? Let's go with the yellow 2. I'm gonna put it right here in the beginning.
All right, I'm going to zoom in slightly for you folks. The sheets may be hard to see.
Don't look at my circle. I wrote it with my right hand, so I...
Yeah, whatever you need to do. Okay, so what did you know?
I did a 2 yellow.
Okay, 2 yellows. So that means the 1 is no longer usable because you used the number higher.
Dice.
You also lost out on the pink as well.
Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, wow, that's rough.
You want to take that back?
Yeah, hold on.
All right, so scratch out the pink, the 2, the yellow 2.
Now, here's the thing. If the white and the pink are up there, and my next turn I wanted to use the blue, could I still use the white?
Yes, you could.
Oh.
You can use the white die wherever it is because it'll be up here. But it'll be stuck at that value until...
Wow.
So if you don't want to lose any dice, you want to fill in the pink 1 or the wild 1. Or you can...
Yeah, let's get ballsy. It's fine.
All right, fine. So these are now in the silver platter tray. You've used the yellow 2.
Yes.
Now for your second roll, you're going to roll those.
This is so bad already.
And now you have to pick from that.
I'm going to have to pick...
So if you... Yes. So... I'm going to put that here so folks can see that.
Although 5 looks nice. And then that would mean that I roll the blue die.
Correct. If you pick the green one, the gray will come up here, and the green will go over to your pad. And then you'll be forced to roll this for your 3rd round and get whatever it is.
Yeah. Let's do it. 5.
All right, so you're going to choose the 5, and so you're going to put that on the top or the bottom?
I'm going to put that on the top because that's a nice number.
It doesn't matter. They're going to be summed together anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So whatever this number is, these 2 will sum to give you points.
Sorry, okay.
Okay, and then that goes there, and then this comes up here because you skipped over that value.
Yep.
And lastly, you've got the blue. It's a 4. So you're going to find the blue 4 and the white 1 and just simply put an X there.
Okay.
Okay. And that goes here. Now I, as the unless you use any abilities, which I don't think you have anything. I have
to.
Huh,
I have a reroll.
You have a reroll, but you can't use it.
I can't do anything.
Yeah. So I am going to pick one of these dice. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to choose another. I'm going to choose the white one and put that as a wild yellow one and put it in the minus here. This gives me a wild pink. And now I can do anything with this pink. I'm going to put this as a 6 down here.
Wow.
And because I did that, I'm going to circle it. That'll give me 3 points at the end of the game, bonus. And I also get a silver platter because the 6 gives me that whatever's down here.
Very nice.
So I'm going to take a platter there. And I think that's all I can do. Okay, so that was round 1. And now we're into round 2. So we're going to cross off your number 2, and give yourself a +1 by circling the next circle on your +1 area.
Okay.
Did you do that?
Yep.
Okay. And now we're back to me again.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Okay. Fun stuffs. I think I might do the... I'm going to do the gray 2. I don't like doing that, but I can always do the white ones. You know what? I'm going to do that instead. I want to give myself more options. I'm going to pick the white one and cross off another one on the yellow.
Wow, nice.
And that gives me a free blue one. So now I can cross off any of these that I want. And because I already have one crossed off here, I'm going to put this on the white 6 on the first row here. That will give me, because I've got 2 on this row now, I'm going to circle this green wild, and I'm going to put a green 6 on the bottom of my first green box.
Nice.
And that was my first turn. So now I'm going to take everything and roll them. Okay, pink one, bleh.
You had some nice low numbers there.
I do. The yellow one, I can't pass that up. I'm going to put that here and give myself another -1, and I get a +1 ability.
So these minuses are just based on the value, or
yes.
Wow.
So at the end of the
amazing.
game, I have -4 points. Yeah, I'm trying to put low numbers there. And then lastly, oops, that was a blue 5. I think I'm going to, now if I choose the blue 5, that would be here. Oh, perfect.
Nice.
So what I'm going to do is, with that blue 5 and the white 1, I will cross this one off. And now that puts 2 in this column. So at the end of the game, I will have 7 points coming to me. And now it's going to look like this. Now, do I want to spend a +1 and pick one of these dice to use again? Do I feel like I need to? Part of me wants to actually use the +1 here to give myself a wild yellow that I can put anywhere.
To chain it.
I think I might do that. So I'm going to use a +1 to use this die again, -1. And that gives me a free yellow. And I'm going to put the 6 down. This free wild yellow will be a 6 down here on this bottom row. And I think that's everything. Now you, as the passive player, will choose one of those 3.
Okay, hooray! All right, let's see.
You are so excited right now.
I'm so excited. I'll do the. Let's see. Ugh, I didn't really want that one. That's unfortunate.
This is a reminder that I am the first player. Yeah, they graciously included 1 pencil.
Oh.
Graciously.
Nice.
1 pencil.
That's not
There are
bad.
4 in the kids version behind me, but hey, we got 1 pencil in this version.
Oh, that's all right.
I'm old, I like to complain.
Yes.
Thank you.
No, I'm kidding. I kind of like the silver platter is too. Oh, I keep forgetting what the silver.
The silver
platter is.
platter, if you have one, gives you a plus or minus 1 when you pick from the silver tray here.
That okay, I see. Okay, I think
The gray 2, you could fill in that.
I think I'm gonna actually do that. The gray 2 to get a silver platter.
Okay, just that little 1 up
Yeah,
there.
the
Okay,
one
just
up
cross it with an X.
Okay.
There you go.
And then I circle this
Yep.
here.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it gets used up, then I press the X there.
Yep.
I see. All right.
And that is the turn.
Mm-hmm.
So now you are the active player for round 2.
Oh boy. Watch me roll all 6s.
You got this. That might be good for you. Oh, it will, actually. Okay, so if you don't use that white one...
How many times have we rolled? We've never seen anything
high with
but
that.
one.
I know. But you've got a reroll, right? You could use that if you wanted to.
Could. All right. Let's do... Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. What is the wolf?
So that is the fox.
Oh, the
And
fox.
at the end of the game, it is worth whatever your lowest scoring area is, times however many foxes you have.
I see.
So if your lowest scoring area is 10, but you have 5 wolves, then it's worth 50 points.
Oh, jeez. All right. Oh, man.
And there are, for the folks at home that can't see, there is a fox here, a fox to the blue over here. There's 3 foxes in the gray, a fox in the green, and a fox in the pink. So there are lots of foxes out there.
Yeah, there are.
There's even a bonus here in the reroll area. If you happen to get so many reroll bonuses, you also get a pink one when you reach this spot.
Okay. Okay. Ugh. This hurts. This actually kind of hurts a little.
You are the queen of roll and write. I don't want to hear it from you.
No, I'm really not, though. I hate roll and writes, for the record. Except for clever. I like clever.
Well, you liked Kleingarten.
Yeah, that was a good one. I like that one. Okay, this one. What am I going to pick? I'm going to pick...
Well, if you pick the white, then you can re-roll everything. Or you can roll everything for your second pick.
Yeah.
If you choose one of the 2s, then you lose the 1. Or you can re-roll with your re-roll ability.
Yeah. Yeah, I will pick the white.
Okay.
And I'll do the 6-1. I'll cross that out.
Okay. Now you have 2 in that column.
Yes.
So you will get 7 points at the end of the game.
Sure. All right, and then I re-roll these.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
Okay,
Oof, okay.
I'm taking the 1.
Okay.
Here, I have to catch up somehow on that and use
With negative points. So now
Yes.
you've got a free re-roll there.
free reroll. And roll again.
Yep.
Okay. Probably should have actually looked at my stuff, but it's okay.
Now you're fine. What is it? Pink
ooh.
6. Look at that. Beautiful. If you take the pink 6, you'll get that green wild bonus down there.
Yeah, I see that. I'm seeing if that's wise, though. Because if I take the green, I put it there, then I get a free blue, and then you know what? Let's take the pink 6.
Okay. Makes sense. Because that will come to me as the passive player if you don't pick it.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even think of that.
All right. So what I would do is circle the 6 to indicate that you get bonuses at the end of the game for it. You get plus 3 points for the 6s.
Okay.
And you also now get to fill in a green.
Yes.
It has to be next in the row. Like if you do the top one, it has to be the next one over, but you can always do the bottom one as well. You always go from left to right.
Yeah, I can't just put it anywhere.
No, correct. You have to go from left to right.
Let's do.
If you put the 6 on the bottom.
I am, and then I get a blue.
No. It has to go from left to right. 2 numbers are going to go in this first box. So that 6 would
so
go
it
here.
has to go. Oh, I thought you meant left or the square.
No.
Sorry.
Each row, top is left to right, then the bottom half is left to right.
Oh, I see. So whenever you pick the green die, you can't just like choose one.
No.
It always has to go left to right. Okay, I see.
So that 6 gets crossed out.
All right, I'll cross it out later.
Cross it off now.
Well,
because I'll forget.
Yeah, but now it's gonna be harder to put a number in there.
That's okay. So you get.
I have a reroll ability.
Correct. There. And now 6 plus, what is that number?
5. 11.
So that's 11. So you put 11 up here in that.
Okay. I'm left-handed. It's very hard to write right now.
I understand. All right. So with that, do you have any plus ones that you want to use? Or?
Plus ones. Let me think.
Do you have a plus one?
I do.
So you can pick any die and use it again, pretty much. So you could reuse a pink 6.
I am. I'm going to do that. You reuse the pink 6 right here. And circle. Oh, wait a second. No. I'm going to use it for the 1 here, up here. So that way I can get a pink die.
A pink die. Right? Yeah, so you get a free pink.
Yep, which is the pink 6 that I just did here.
And now you get a plus 1 from that. You circle the 6 and get a plus 1 from that.
And I get a plus 1. So, but I just used it, right?
Right. So cross out the one you had and then create another one.
Okay.
And again, keep this here if you can.
Sorry. It's very difficult to write. Like I wanna do this.
You can write. Just put it back when you're done, just so folks can see.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else? You have another plus 1, but you can't reuse this pink die because you just used it.
Oh, so I could.
No, I'm sorry. Actually, you did the yellow one.
I did the yellow one.
So you could use a plus 1 and do the pink 6 instead. Do you want to do? You get a reroll if you do that.
Yeah. You know what? Let's do it. I will cross this out.
Okay.
And do the pink 6 here.
Oof.
And I'll circle that.
Someone made out.
And I get another reroll.
We should have been on opposite sides of the table.
Yeah.
Because I'm right and you're yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, is there anything else that you can do?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So now I got to choose one of these. I am going to pick, let's see, the blue 2 and the white 1. That's a third one in this column. It's kind of pointless. I'm going to choose the gray 2 so I can mark this dark area down here and start moving my way across.
Nice.
And that is all I can do. All right, so that is the end of round 2 because you were the active player, and now we're on to round 3. So cross off your round 3, and we get a silver platter. Yeah.
Cool. So wow, 3 more rounds left.
Yep, 3 more rounds. Wow. Okay.
So is it you and then round cross, or
no?
You,
it's
me,
both of us then
cross?
round. Yes. All right, so that is a blue 1 and a white 6, which I already have crossed out. So I might just get rid of the blue and go with the gray 2 would do nothing for me. The yellow 2 I could just put on top. I think I'm going to do that. The yellow 2, put the yellow 2 here. The blue 1 comes up to the tray.
Yep.
And I'm going to put that on the top column as the low number. And now this column is complete, so I'm going to score 10 points at the end of the game.
Nice.
And for my second roll, lots of choices there. The 4 is that's an extra 4 points. I might do that one. Yeah, I'm going to choose the pink 4. And there's no ability down here, so it just makes sense. 4, and that gets circled because I'm going to get bonus at the end of the game for that.
Yeah.
And then, do I want to use... Yeah, I think the plus 1 is used at the third roll. All right, so there's that. Ooh, okay, there's a lot of cool things going on here. Okay. What do I do with this amazing dice roll? 6 would fill in this 5 here, but I kind of want to keep moving to the right. I think what I'm going to do... I don't like that. That white 5 is going to be really powerful for you, so I kind of want to use that. That is a 1, 5, and that's 3 in that. I don't want to triple up on a row or column if I can help it. I am going to choose this white 5, but I'm going to put it in the gray area. And I'm going to fill in this 3 light gray area here.
Okay.
And rather than the white ones here, I'm going to keep going to the right. So there's an X, X, X.
Ooh.
And that crosses off a pink one there.
Mm-hmm.
So now I can put a free pink one down here, and I will do that. So that's going to be a 6. And now I get to put a free green one somewhere.
Very cool.
I'm going to put a 6 down here. And I now get a blue one.
Yep.
And for that, I'm going to cross off the 5, 6 coordinate. And that gives me 2 things. I get 12 points at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And going across, I get to cross off another gray. I have another gray wild there.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to cross off this set of dark gray here. And I get a silver platter for doing that. And that was something. That was a 2. And I still have a +1. These come up here.
Yep.
So do I +1 something? I think I might wanna, because this gray 6 or this white 5, I can use it again. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use a +1 as a white 5 and put it down here. And because it's a 5...
As a pink 5, you mean?
Yeah, as a pink 5, right. And I get a +1, because the 5s and 6s allow you to collect the abilities below.
Yep.
So now I have another +1.
Nice.
And do I want to use that to get something else? That gray 6 is nice,
So
but...
you can use +1s on trays, too?
Yes, anywhere,
Oh.
on anywhere. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I might use the +1 gray 6 and fill in this. I think I might do that. So I'm going to use my last +1 here to as a gray, and I'm going to fill in this light gray L block. And in doing that, I get a free green. And the free green I'm going to put here, the bottom one, as a 6, and I get another silver platter.
Nice.
And I think I've done enough. So at this point, you are the passive player, and you can pick from any one of these.
Oh, jeez.
And
You
while
left
you're
me.
thinking, I will show the folks at home the updated pad, because that was kind of done at a distance. But
You left me with such great options.
the gray 6 is good for you. It's
Yeah. Now, my +1 I couldn't use on your dice, right?
you can use a +1. No, you can use a +1 anywhere,
Anywhere.
including these dice.
Interesting. Okay.
The silver platter you can only use here.
Yeah.
So if you have a silver platter, you have 2 of them.
Yeah.
You could turn this green 3 into a green 5.
Green 5, yeah.
Or a blue 1 into a blue 3 or a blue 2. You can use one or both.
Yeah.
But you cannot use the silver platter on these over here because they're not on the silver platter.
Yeah. Okay, let's do... Okay. Let's just do the gray 6.
Okay.
And I'm gonna X out the white.
The 5 white
Yeah.
shaded area there?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Makes sense. All right, so now you are the active player for
Okay.
the 3rd round.
Okay. I think you might win this.
No,
you have
I think...
so much chaining going on. It's ridiculous.
No.
And I think you know too.
No,
You're like,
you always just, bam, come back and destroy me.
No. So what if I use the reroll ability? What does that do?
Just take all the dice and re-roll them.
Just take all. Can you take a couple?
No,
or,
all of them.
It has to be all of them. Okay. How do you add pips?
Only during the silver platter thing.
Okay.
That's typically as the passive player.
Yeah.
Right now you are the active player.
Yes, that's right. So if I did that, oh man, I don't like any of these. I don't like any of these.
You got this. Well, you can re-roll them. You've got...
Yeah, I'm going to reroll.
You've got... How many re-rolls over there?
A lot. I have 3 left.
Make sure you... Yeah, do them...
I should have done left to right.
It's better to do it that
My
way,
bad.
but you do you.
That's fine.
It doesn't really matter. Okay, that gray 2. You could fill in the dark area here if you wanted to.
No.
You could re-roll again.
Bad.
You could re-roll it. I don't know what you're going for. So.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna pick the white dice. No, I can't.
If you pick the white die, then you lose the gray 2.
The gray. Oh man. Now the white dice could be a wild, right?
Yes, the white die can be anything.
What happens if I make it be a blue?
Then it's just as the blue. Yeah, you could do that.
So
it's better.
Does that mean it would be a 6 and a 6, or no, a 3?
The 3 6.
Blue
It's the
same.
It's the same thing, but if you pick this, then you lose pretty much everything here. Whereas if you pick this one, then you only lose this.
That's right.
So sometimes you want to pick the white over the blue if you're doing this area. It all depends on the values.
You know what? Let's use the white. I'm gonna use the white.
The white 3?
Yeah, so that I can cross this out. 6, 3, and then I get the wolf at the end of the game.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It's probably a bad idea.
I don't think so.
Ugh, this is gonna be awful. That's okay. Oh, man.
Maybe I should zoom out a little bit.
Sorry. What is up with all these horrible, horrible rolls?
Well, you have options there.
Okay.
You could do a double 3 on the pink.
I'm actually gonna do that.
Well, that goes in your thing. Yep.
Double 3.
You lose the white.
I lose the blue.
Yep.
The white.
No, I mean the blue one.
But
so now you get a double 3 there, so 3 and a 3.
Oh, fudge! I missed the wild.
That's okay.
That hurts.
But the faster you go across this, the more points you get at the end of the game.
And then I roll this again.
For your last roll. It's a 1 and a 3. So
I will do this.
Okay.
1.
And then
I'll
the middle
put it here.
Yep, and you get a free blue.
I get a free blue. I'm gonna do the 6 right here. No, wait. So if I get a free blue die, that means I have to match it with this 3?
No.
So it can be anywhere in the grid? Like, how does that work?
It's a wild blue. So I think you can cross out anything. Or I'm not sure how that works actually. That's one thing I never thought about.
Because you had a free blue. I don't know what you did though.
I put it anywhere. We'll just put it anywhere for the sake of, because I did put mine anywhere.
Anywhere?
So go ahead and put yours anywhere.
That might have been the wrong way to do it.
Now that you say that, maybe I was supposed to match it with the white dice coordinate, but as our first game.
All right. In that case.
Yeah, go ahead and put it anywhere. That's fine.
I will put it here and get a +1. Yeah, free +1. And then I'm going to use that +1 right away.
Okay.
For this one yellow one and get another +1.
Jeez, okay.
And then I'm going to use that right away. Oh, no, because I can't do the same
You
dice.
can't do the same die over and over.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay. Thinking if I should use it or wait. Oh, there. Now, if I use it on the blue die, I can cross. If I use a +1 on the blue die, how does that work? Do I just do another anywhere?
What do you mean a +1 on the blue die?
On the white die. That would have to match with that, right? 3 and 1.
Yeah, it would have to match with that.
Yeah. For a blue die. Okay. I'm almost tempted to do it. But then the 3 would get me all the way up here. Oh, that's too good to pass up. Okay. I'm going to... I'm going to do the pink die, and I'm going to do a 3-3.
Okay.
And that was my +1.
Oof. You're just jumping right along that pink row down there.
I feel like that's the only thing I can do at this point.
Yeah, but you don't get the fox, though.
No, I don't.
That's okay. But you're getting a lot of points in pink. Now, as the passive player, I will choose one of these 3 dice, and I can use my silver platter if I want to increase values. I'm very tempted to add that gray 2 there just to get that white filled in so I can move to the right. Or do I take the green 3? If I take the... I think I might just go with the green 3 here and fill this bottom one in, 3. And that gives me a yellow wild, so I'm going to put a 6 here. And do I want to use a +1 or I don't think... No, I don't have any. All right, that's it. So you were the active player, right?
I was.
Okay. So now we are on round 4. We get a free
Thingy.
Free anywhere. So you pick where you want to put something, and that's where it goes.
Oh boy.
I'm tempted to get that knocked out so I can keep going to the right, but is there something here I want to get? I kind of want to put that here so I can fill those in. That's hard not to do. If I put a 6 there, that's 12 points. I need to start scoring some green, I think. I could put the 6 down there, and that turns into 9 points, and I get a free reroll with that. I kind of want to get over here. I don't want to focus too hard, but that's really hard. Yeah, for that free one there, maybe I cross one of these out and try and see if I put something on this diagonal, I get this 6 points. That might be a good idea. So maybe I'll cross the 3, 4 out. This is a hard decision.
Yeah, it is. I'm just going to do that. And get a free blue out of it.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to put this 6 here so I can start working on green victory points. So 6 plus 6 is now 12. All right. Did you cross something?
I did. I did the pink here.
Okay, and you get a free blue.
Which nets me a free blue.
Nice. Okay.
I'm trying to choose where to put it though. I think. Yeah, I'll put it here and get myself 12 points.
The blue question mark bonus allows you to cross out any empty field. The white die has no meaning here.
Oh.
So we were doing it right.
We were. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay. So I got that. And I crossed out this one up here.
Okay.
So that I get 12 points.
Ooh, good job. All right, round 4. Ooh, okay, lovely. I think what I'm going to do is use the green 1 I need to start getting some points up here. I hate to put that on top. I feel like...
Oh, wait, you said you couldn't...
What?
You said you couldn't you have to put them like bottom, top,
I said the bottom row left to right, top row left to right.
Oh, I see.
You don't have to go top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom.
I see.
It's just whether you choose the bottom row or the top row, they have to go left to right.
Oh, okay.
Got it?
Yeah, I think.
So on your sheet...
Yeah, I got it.
You can go in any of the top or bottom boxes on that second column.
That's right, but I couldn't have gone in the bottom and this column because I didn't have.
There has to be a number before it on that row.
Okay.
Instead of a slash, think of it as a line.
Yeah, I wish they did a line instead of a slash.
Yeah.
But okay.
That was to save room, probably.
Probably.
So if I use the green 1, maybe here, that means I can fill in. I could do that, but then I kind of. The other option is the gray 1, which does nothing. I could re-roll everything if I want to. I don't think that's a good idea. I think I will use the green 1. I need to start earning points. So I'm going to put this one here, and that gives me a free gray fill-in. So I'm going to fill in this white section here and get a free reroll. All right, and so that was the gray, or that was the green one.
I used my +1s, didn't I?
I don't remember.
Oh, yeah.
They're crossed out as far as I can tell.
Silver platters is the ones that I'm confused with, as always.
All right, so the white 1 and the blue 6. Blue 6, that would be here, and I would get a reroll along that diagonal. But that's a third one in that column, and that seems kind of pointless. The yellow 2 I cannot use because it needs to be a 3 or higher. I think what I may do is use the pink 3, and that disregards these 2. And I get a 3 and a 3.
Very nice.
And lastly, I've got these 2 dice. It is a gray 6, which is kind of what I'm looking for. Just to look at the coordinate real quick, a 1, this would be here along that column. Not really useful. So I think I'm going to take the gray 6, and the question is, what do I fill in? There's a shade of gray here that's going to be hard to get at. That gives me a silver platter. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use that gray 6 to fill in this dark square here. But that gives me a +1. And I'm going to immediately use that +1 to use it again, the gray 6. And I'm going to fill in this light gray section, which gives me a silver platter. I've got 5 of them, geez. Okay, and now you have, as the passive player, a choice to make with those.
Okay. Let's go with the
Yes, that.
Yes. The wild one.
The wild one.
Unless, yeah, let's do the wild one.
Okay, and where are you going to put that?
I'm going to put that in the yellow area.
Ah, that gives you a free yellow anyway.
It does. And I'm going to put a 6 or...
You're very excited about this choice, apparently.
That's my Facebook Messenger on my phone, for the record. I guess it's either...
She chirps when she rolls 6s.
Yes.
Oh, I can't.
6. Okay. I think I'm... So this number just gets added on
Yes,
to that?
it's just pluses. But when you complete columns, you also get victory points on the bottom there, too. So if you put that yellow 6 on the bottom row, you're getting 6 points there.
Plus the 10.
Plus the 10 from that column.
Yeah. Yeah, we only have 2 rounds left. Yeah, I will do that. Plus 6.
Okay. If you have a +1, you can use it.
I do not.
Okay. So, yeah, that's it for the 4th round for me as the active player. You are now the active player for the round 4.
Okay.
Okay, that was a green 5.
It's terrible.
You can use those 3s and not have to reroll anything. It's not too bad.
Yeah, that's true. I might actually do that because there's something I want. I'm going to take the... Oh, but then that gives you the yellow 3, huh?
But no, you're going to reroll. You pick 3 times, remember?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but... Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, okay, yeah.
So if you pick that, you reroll everything else.
Okay, I'll do that. And then I get a free pink doing that.
Yep.
Which I will do a 6 here.
Oof.
Circle that. And then I reroll.
Your pink is going to be ridiculously high.
I'm hoping. Yeesh. Okay. Let's do the... no, I don't really like that. If I do that... Ooh.
It's not a terrible rule. I mean, you can put the green one on the bottom row and get a free blue.
I was thinking about it. I might actually do that. Problem is, if I did that, I'm trying to calculate and my head is hurting.
Keep in mind, it's a friendly game.
Sorry, I know. I will take the... Yeah, I'll take the green one.
So that goes on the bottom
Yeah.
slash there on the
One.
yeah.
Okay.
Good luck reading that.
Yeah, I'll read it. It's fine. And then I get a free blue.
You do get a free blue.
Where am I gonna put that sucker? I guess I'll just put it. I'll put it here. Yeah, and I'll get a free yellow and 9 points doing that.
Oh wow, you're really killing on that blue.
And a free yellow. And the yellow, I'll do. I'll do a 3 right here and get a platter.
Okay, good job. And now you have to re-roll what's left.
Yes. Okay.
Third and final roll.
Yep.
Ooh,
Okay.
4, 4, 4, 1. That's not terrible.
I am actually going to take the filler.
The fur.
The filler. And I don't know if I take the... No, I can't. Hold on. This is a wild, right? I might actually just do that then.
Okay, yeah, use the wild if you'd like. No.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right.
And I'll use that wild for something.
Yes, very good. For something.
I'll use it here and get a free die anywhere. Is that what it is?
It's a gray one. That's for this.
Oh, for this. Okay, so anywhere here.
Yeah, fill in any shade. Pick a shade and fill it all in.
Okay.
Adjacent to where you are.
Yeah.
So you could do the top 5 gray, the L block on the top.
Are you sure?
Well, yeah, that's.
Is it? I thought there was 5 there.
Yeah, there's 5. Oh, it's
I have a 4.
That's right. My bad. Mm-hmm. No, I thought you got a bonus though. You put the 4 up here, and you got a free wild
that's
gray.
right, that's right.
So you can fill in any shade you want, whether it be that 5 or that dark 6.
The dark 6. Oh my lord. When am I ever gonna get a dark 6?
You get a silver platter of the 6.
Let's do the 5.
Okay.
Let's do this one.
And
That way I get a free green.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll do... Darn.
Darn indeed.
Let's do a 6 here and get a platter. There. Okay.
Okay. Do you want to use any abilities before I choose my passive stuff? I don't think you have any plus
I don't
ones.
have any. No.
Okay. So I've got a decision to make here. That's nothing. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 2 silver platters to up the pink die from 4 to 6.
Ooh, nice.
1 and 2. I've got 3 left. So this becomes a 6, not for anyone else, just for me.
Yep.
And it stays that way. I don't adjust anything. So I'm going to put a 6 down here, which gives me bonus points and a free gray fill-in. I'm going to fill in this yellow 3 block here. 1, 2, 3. That gives me a free yellow to put up here somewhere. And I think I'm going to put another 6 there.
Perfect.
And do I have anything else I can use? I don't have any plus 1s, so that's it. And that was the end of round 4. So now we are on round 5.
Oh, isn't that for 3 players?
We're up to round 6. In a 2-player game, there's 6 rounds.
Duh.
At the end of... If you're playing a 3-player game, the round would be over after this round.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So now round 5.
No bonuses. How sad.
No bonuses. All right. Okay. I can't use that, unfortunately. I could use the 3, but then... I've got a lot of rerolls. I'm very tempted, because that yellow 1 is not going to help me here. the blue 2 and the white 3. Blue 2 is here, right? Okay, so that would put me there. But, you know what? I feel like that would be beneficial for me because I don't see any other pink ones out here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the blue 2 along with that white 3 there to fill this in.
Very nice.
And that's nothing else happens there, but that's one. All right. So, I lose that one there. And a white 2, which I'll probably end up using. A pink 4, green 6. There's a gray 6. I don't think that's very helpful. What would I do with a white 2? A white 2, what would I do with that? The white 2 and the blue 2 would actually be this here. Oh, that's perfect. So I'm going to take that and do the 2 and the 2 and fill this in. And now this pink question mark is there.
Nice.
So I'm going to put a 6 there and get a fox for the end of the game. And last roll is a 2, 4, and a 4. With a 4, no, it's not, okay, maybe the 4 there would be beneficial. I need to start going across the green area. Now that I've got foxes, I need to make sure I'm bumping up my points in a lot of different areas. I'm going to take the green 4 and just put it on top here, and that's going to be 10 points. And I don't have anything else, so these come up here, and now you will choose one of these. You've got 4 platters, so you can always plus or minus these if you need to.
Yes. Okay. Okay. I'm going to. I could do. No, I don't want to do that. I'll use the. I'll use the. I'll use the gray 4.
They're gray 4.
Yeah, and I will cross out the T from the beginning.
Ah,
of the
there you
game.
go. That works. Yeah, it's adjacent.
And I will get a reroll from it.
That works.
So, yeah.
Cool. All right. Anything else? I don't think you can do anything else.
No.
All right. So now you are the active player for round 5.
Okay.
There's that white 1. You got rerolls. Just saying, if you need them.
Actually.
If you're happy with it, though, then.
Yep. I might actually get the white one.
Oh, okay.
And use it as a
Blue?
blue.
So that would be.
A 5-1, right? Oh, wait, no.
That would be here.
No. Shoot. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, sorry. Oh, dang. I do have rerolls. I have a lot of rerolls.
You have 4 by my count.
Yeah, I do. I swear, I haven't seen any other number on that white dice other
It's
than
rigged.
1. That's ridiculous. Okay, fine. I'll use a reroll because these rolls are horrible.
All right. You've got 3 left.
Yes. I don't know why. Like, I'm Xing my rerolls funny, but that's
because you're blame it on your left hand, right hand, whatever.
It's because I'm trying really hard to not
Bump the left hand. Like.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
There's that one again.
I'm rerolling again.
All right, you're gonna just. All right, you've got
Unless it's a.
that 1 3, that blue 3. That would be.
That would be here, right?
Yeah, but you already have.
Yeah.
It's
Rerolling.
All right, rerolling. Rerolling.
Rerolling. I'm looking at my mic, making sure it's not rubbing up against anything. Sorry.
There's a. There you go. Gray 2.
Okay.
There's a dark gray down there that you the
Where? Oh, down there.
That one. Or you can take the yellow 4 and just condemn the gray 2. It's up to you.
Okay, here's what I'll do. I could condemn the gray 2, but I really don't want to.
Yeah, then don't. You do you.
Oh, that stinks, though.
Use another reroll.
Yeah, no.
6 hours later.
I know, I'm so sorry. If I chose that, no. Okay, I'm gonna do. Let's see, what do you have?
Why are you looking at mine for, you cheater?
I'm not a cheater. Let's do this.
Cheaty.
I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna do this.
Wow. Okay.
Cause that'll condemn the gray and the yellow, right?
Yes. So these 2 would come up here, like so.
Yes. Why did I do that again? Whatever. 5 here, and then the free yellow dice.
For yellow. Mm-hmm.
Which I will put up here as a 5, which gives me a free green.
Okay.
Which I'll put here as a 6, which gives me a free gray.
Yes.
And I'll do as a 5 gray. So I exit those out and I get a reroll.
Okay. That was a really good one. You chained a lot of stuff together.
Yeah. And let's go.
Let's go. You got this. All right.
Okay.
Now it doesn't matter what you pick. The rest just go.
Yeah. Let's do. It's really hard to see the gray area.
The shaded?
Yeah. Okay. I'll pick the white 3.
Okay. Goes, yeah.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
The white 3. Where am I gonna?
Is that gonna be your gray?
Thinking.
Mm-hmm.
It might actually be one of these.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, it might be a +1. A +1. And that's it.
All right, one more roll.
Now the ×2, is that only if both areas are
Yes.
filled?
Both areas have to be filled to sum up the green points. So blue 5 and a pink 3.
I'll do the blue 5.
Okay.
And that's a 5-3 here.
So that would be, yep, 5, yep, mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, and this comes up here. Now, do you have any abilities that you can use before I take my passive thing?
I am going to...
You have any +1s?
Yes, I'm going to use the +1.
Okay.
And I'm going to use it... Oh. That was dumb of me. Yeah, that's fine. I'll use it on... I'll use it here. Oh, I'll use it as a blue 5.
Okay.
Right?
It's still a 5-3. It's the same.
Is it?
Yeah. If you pick.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
It's
it has
a coordinate.
to be a blue. Oh, jeez. Okay.
It's not a wild blue.
+1. I'll use my +1 as...
You can do green 5.
Damn. Yeah, I'm going to have to. There was something I was aiming for. I was aiming for all the rerolls so I can get this pink. And I didn't calculate this right. I moved too quickly on the pink track.
That's okay.
Because it's 2 pinks. All right. Yeah, I'll use it as a pink, as a green 5. And I'll do that. I can't miss that opportunity. And that nets me a free 6. So I'll do that, which nets me a free yellow.
Free yellow. You can get that fox, but keep in mind.
Yeah. Free yellow. What does the fox do again? It gives the lowest.
Whatever
area?
whatever. Yeah. Out of the 5 areas you score, whatever's lowest, that is what the fox is worth, times itself. So if you have 4 foxes, it's that lowest value times 4.
Okay. I'll do that then. 6.
All right.
And then I get the fox.
Okay, I, as the passive player, am going to use a platter to lower this from a 4 to a 3. Yellow. And I get a free platter.
That's awesome.
And that's it.
Okay.
All right, so we are now into the last round.
Oh, snap. I'm not right-handed. This is an awful X. For the record,
that is a beautiful
That
X.
was my X right there.
That's beautiful.
On the very last lot.
That's wonderful. Okay.
Look at all these beautiful low numbers you have. It's ridiculous.
I want beautiful low numbers. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the green. Actually, let's take a look at this coordinate first. Blue 2, white 3 is. I've already got that marked off, so that's pointless. So I'm gonna bank that and choose the green 2, so I can get a 2 written. Actually, do I want this +1? I feel like I want the +1, so I need that +1 because we're nearing the end of the game. So I'm gonna get a free +1. Put that there, and these get re-rolled. Yellow 2, nope. White 2. What am I gonna do with a white 2? I'm going to re-roll. I've got 3 re-rolls remaining after this. All right, pink 2, blue 2, and a white 6. That's all the way over here, which does nothing for me. Yellow 5. I'm going to take the yellow 5 and put that here. That gives me a free gray fill-in somewhere. Actually, I should go there. And I will fill in this one. And I get a silver platter. And these 2 go away. And now this white die was hopefully something good. 5. Okay, I can maybe work with that. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 5, 2. 2, 5 is here. That would give me 6 points at the end of the game if I chose that. If I put, I think this is better though. I'm going to choose the 5 and put the 5 above the 6 and make that 11 points. And I've got a +1 that I can use, so I have to use it. Well, I don't have to use it. I could use it as the passive player as well, but this white 5 is really hard. Like, I don't want to pass that up. So I think what I'm going to do is this 5, 2. I'm going to use the 5, so 2 and then 5. So I'm going to use my +1 to mark off this diagonal coordinate. And that diagonal points to these 6 points here. And I think I don't have any other. Yeah, I can't do anything else. And now you get to pick a passive out of that.
Okay.
You have silver platters that you can.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do. It's my last turn, right? No, I have one after.
You have 3 actives after this. Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm gonna do the blue 2. Yeah, the blue 2.
Okay.
And that would be a 5-2 on this board. Is that what it is?
So yeah, 2 and then 5 would be here. So blue 2.
Oh.
And 5 would be there. That would net you 6 points because of this diagonal here.
Yeah, I got my colors mixed up. I thought it was here. Gosh, man, that would have been great. All right, fine. 5-2. Or hold on. This is my last time I can use my silver platters. You said?
Yes. Because you're the passive player.
Okay. I'll do this then.
You can't use the pink die.
No, I don't want the pink die.
You could use the gray and up it if you wanted something.
I think. Okay. I think I might do. Hold on, I'm trying to think how much this would be. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'm gonna spend. Oh, I'm trying. If I did this as a 5, what would that be? A 5/5?
5/5. That would do nothing for you as far as like. Actually, that would give you
a gray. Yeah, a wild gray.
Yeah, you could do that.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a 5/5. This is nothing. Sorry. So that's 3 that I used.
Okay.
And that crosses out that, and that gives me a free gray.
Yes.
Which I'll do here, which gives me a +1.
There you go. Now you can use it on your next turn or use it here. It's up to you.
I think I'm just gonna use it.
Decisions.
Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna use it now.
Okay.
The +1 I'm gonna use.
You can use my dice or those. You pick. So there's a white 5 there if you want it.
I'm gonna use the white 5. So let's do that. I'll use the white 5 as a green and put it here to get a blue.
Okay.
And I could put that anywhere, so I'll put it here.
Okay.
Where I crossed out. And that'll net me 6 and 11 points.
That's really good. My blue's gonna suck compared to yours.
No. That's rough.
Rough McGruff. Take a bite out of crying.
Yep.
Is that it?
Yes.
All right, so now the last turn, you are the active player. I get one more passive, and then I am out. Like, done.
5, 6.
Done.
Oh, I had a reroll, too, because I got these diagonal. So that's an extra reroll. Because when I crossed out this 5, this was a diagonal.
Oh, but you're full up on pink, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so I can't. That's where I miscalculated,
I
and I went up the pink track too quickly. That's funny. Oh, I wish I didn't use this 4 on that. I could have. Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Blue 6, not bad. Oof.
All right. I don't want that. That's pointless. Oh, jeez. These are all bad. Okay.
Not necessarily.
Although, no, because if I don't do that, I'll use my reroll.
Your reroll?
Yeah.
All right.
Why do I keep my brain wants to go here, but it won't let me.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Ugh. Okay.
Well, the pink die is useless to you, but...
Yeah. I'll use another reroll.
Oof. Okay.
I don't know how people could be right-handed. It's very difficult.
Well, I use my right hand every day, unlike you. All right, that's not terrible. It's a wide variety of options there.
Okay, so that would be there. That doesn't do anything. Okay. I'll do the... Green die is useless. I'll use another reroll.
You are so like this is where your competitive side shows. Like you are like you are mathing this to the last.
Not really.
Yes, you are.
Not really.
You know you are. You know you are.
The thing is, I don't really know what I'm going for.
Yes.
All right, I'm just gonna take the. No, I can't. So, oh my gosh. Because if I do that, that's a blue for, and then so. Oh wait, yeah, it doesn't do anything either. All right, I'm using my last reroll.
All right, you're stuck with this now. You gotta roll.
Is gonna hurt.
Good luck. You got this.
What am I going? I'm trying to go.
I don't know
for
what
something.
you're doing, to be honest.
I don't know either.
There's a white 6.
Oh God.
It's your favorite.
All right, let's do. No, I could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do the Let's do the let's do the green too.
Okay.
And I'll put that green to...
It either would go here or here.
I know. Let's put it here. Get a free yellow out of it.
Okay.
And I'll put a 6 here.
Makes sense.
All right. Next roll.
You got this.
I can't believe I re-rolled. I used them all.
Okay, all right. There's a yellow 1 there. Look at that.
White
Beautiful
6
thing.
And a blue 2 would be here.
No.
No,
that would be over here.
I'm all sorts of confused. This one?
Blue row, 6. That would give you a free pink, but that's kind of pointless.
Yeah, no. That doesn't net me anything. And if I use the 5, that would erase the 2, the blue, and the yellow. Mm-hmm. And then I would be stuck with whatever
the
six
white die
be.
gives you.
Yeah. Oh, I couldn't use the... Oh, I can't even use the 5. All right. I'll just take the white, yellow, whatever, and I'll get myself an extra point.
Okay. Well, technically, you filled that column, so you get more than just 1.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
I really should have just taken the wild 6. I really should have.
You got this. Come on. You got this.
All right. 2 and 1. What would that net me? 2 and 1. Okay, so
hurts.
blue 2, 1. No. I hate that I'm gonna give you that 6, but I'm gonna have to. Well, the blue 1. Okay, sorry. I'll just do that. The 5.
The gray 5.
Actually, wait. No, I'll do this.
Okay.
And do another 1 here.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's it.
All right. No +1s or anything?
No +1s.
All right. So these come up here. And now I get to choose something.
The final copyright. Or sorry.
10 points there if I fill that in. I'd actually get more if I did the gray die. And then that gives me a free... Yeah, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to pick the gray 5.
I should have taken it.
And that allows me to fill in this T block. 1, 2, 3, 4. I get a free blue. And I'm going to put that sucker, let's see, somewhere in this column because I'll get more points that way. Mm-hmm. So I don't think it matters. Yeah, so I'll just put that here. And that gives me that. Okay. And that is...
Game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So now I'm just going to rip this off.
Shall we cut this part as we score?
We should.
Yeah.
All right, moment of truth. This is my sheet for those of you that want to see the final layout here. And Idalee's chicken scratch, whatever this is.
Yeah.
Beautiful. It's a piece of artwork, let me tell you.
You should see my diary.
Uh-huh. So, based on all that, these are the final scores.
Yeah.
She would have had a lot higher. I think her green is what killed her.
Yeah.
You only had 11 points in the green row. You had 2 foxes, so your lowest was 11 times 2 is 22. Mm-hmm. My lowest was green at 33. Times 1 is 33. So even though I got 1 fox, I still had higher than your 2 foxes.
That's crazy.
So yeah, final score, me 253, you 212.
That was rough.
What did you think of this? Do you remember the original Clever, and do you think do you like this better?
I like the original better.
Why do you like the original better?
I don't know. I think it was a little easier. And man, they're both sweaty games, but this one was super sweaty. And I feel like I was doing terrible at first, and then I was like finally catching up. But then the green, that was tough because...
You got a lot of abilities off the green, but you didn't get any points for it.
Yeah, and like...
This is yours.
Yeah, that one's mine. And what stinks though is that if I did not get these abilities, I think my score would have actually been lower. because the yellow, I wouldn't have gotten an extra 15. I would have gotten an extra 6 instead if I had placed my 2 on this one here. Yeah, that was tough, man.
I liked this I don't know why. I liked this better than the original.
Really?
My only gripe is that it's not digital on the PC. I think there is a iPhone app that you can buy that has this game. So if you want to play it digitally, I believe it's on mobile. And there are other Clever games out there that we do not own. There's Twice as Clever, for example. I don't know what the other ones are, but there are other games in the series. Check your iPhone and your Android app store, whatever they're called. Just check them if you're interested in this kind of thing. Of course, you could always just buy the board game, play solo if you have no one to play with. The solo mode plays pretty much the same. You draft, as the active player, you draft 3 dice as normal. When you're passive, you take all 6 dice and roll them. And then the 3 lowest ones are the ones that you use in the silver platter. And then you pick from that as the passive player. That's typically how the solo mode goes. And for reference, my 253 or whatever it was put me at Don't Let It Get to You. So apparently I still did terrible. And yours was, there's some room for improvement, I think.
What was mine?
2 something. It was, 212.
212.
So you just got into there's some room for improvement.
Oh, okay.
And mine was Don't Let It Get to You, whatever that means. Which I call shenanigans. I think that's a good score, but
we must have played terribly.
We did. It's crazy because in the Clever game, the original Clever, there are people that have that game down to a science. They know exactly what tracks to go after first and how to chain things. Like they've figured out how to get the numbers to work. And there is a degree of randomness because you're rolling dice.
Yeah.
But still, I'm really curious to know, how would I improve my score? I don't know. I played as best as I possibly could, and I still came out on the bottom there. But
I sure didn't. I miscalculated everything. That was good,
would you play this again? Did you like it?
I would play this again. I would definitely play the original Clever. I don't know why I liked that one better.
It was simpler.
It was simpler. What
threw me, when learning the game, the gray threw me off a bit, trying to grasp that concept.
I see.
And I don't like that there's slashes here. I'd rather have horizontal lines saying top row, bottom row.
Yeah.
That messes me up visually a little bit. But,
yeah, same.
Yeah. Other than that, I kind of like this. And the platter was new to me. Like that whole, I didn't know when to use it. Like I kept not using it. I had 3 rerolls unused and 4 platters unused.
Wow.
So it's like I really didn't need them, but I don't know. So there you go, folks. That was a brief play of Clever Forever. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vincent Ida Lee. And Ida Lee's Thumb. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you all next time.
Bye, guys.